Roth IRA, 401k, health savings account, stock market, real estate, Amazon FBA, Shopify, and the list goes on. Look, I don't know about you, but even though I've been investing in all sorts of avenues since 2007, it is still daunting to just even think about the word investing. And maybe every time you try to start, some infomercial comes on and tells you to not invest in the stock market. It's gambling. Invest in real estate instead. Don't invest in a 401k, it's a total waste of money. Invest in gold instead. Look, in this video, I'm gonna show you the 6 critical and easy to follow steps to get you started investing today. I'm not gonna waste your time by talking for 30, 45, 60 minutes. I'm not gonna waste your time being vague or trying to sell you my services. So why should you care? It's simple, to get out of this ridiculous debt cycle that we're a part of. Maybe it's also to stop making banks rich and in turn make you rich. And so you can fully start taking advantage of what Albert Einstein said was the 8th wonder of the world, compound interest. Stay tuned.
Tell me, how does it feel living that good life? Never ever really had to think.
So let's get right into it. How to start investing now, the 6 critical steps. Like I mentioned before, I'm not here to waste your time, and I promise you, you will get through these steps quickly and efficiently. However, one thing to note is this: these steps are in order for a reason. Do not go into the next step without completing the previous one, or this will all be for nothing. The first step in learning how to start investing now is a 401k match. If your employer offers a 401k match, take it. Take full advantage of this by just contributing enough to get the 100% of the match. So what exactly does this mean? The 401k match means your employer will match dollar for dollar your contributions up to a certain amount. For example, let's say you work for a company that will 100% match your contributions up to 5% of your salary. Just to keep it easy, let's say your salary is $100,000. What this means is that the company will match up to $5,000 that you contribute to your 401k. It's that easy. So basically, it's free money. The crazy thing about this is that 1 in 4 people don't take advantage of this. Why? Why would someone say no to free money? There's a recent study that found out that some people don't even know about the match. Some people thought it was a waste of time, and some people even said that they will invest later on in life, which actually means 5 years before their retirement age, in which they will never retire, unfortunately. Look, this is a no-brainer, just do it. The second step in learning how to start investing now is to pay off high-interest debt. So you might be asking, how is paying off debt investing? Take a look at this fact. With the average credit card interest rate at over 18%, it absolutely makes no sense to carry over balance. However, most people do. Credit card debt has now surpassed the $1 trillion mark for the United States of America. The average household now has over $9,000 in credit card debt and 6 credit cards. The stock market has gained on average 8% back on a yearly basis for the past 100 years, and everyone talks about investing there. However, does 18% or 8% sound better? What's even cooler is that this 18% return is tax-free and is guaranteed. This also includes personal loans as well. I made an entire series on credit hacks, link up above here and also down in the description if you want to see more detailed ways on how to pay off your credit cards. And the third step on learning how to start investing now is to open up a Roth IRA. A Roth IRA is the single best thing that you can do for your retirement. A Roth IRA is similar to a 401k, but has a few differences. The biggest difference is how it's taxed. The Roth IRA offers tax-free growth and tax-free withdrawals at retirement. This means you will not have to pay taxes when you take out the money, unlike the 401k, in which you will have to pay taxes on the withdrawal time. So this might sound a little confusing on what the difference is between both, but don't worry, I'm actually making a future video on the differences between the two, so stay tuned. As long as your income is below $124,000, you can contribute up to $6,000 into the Roth IRA at the recording of this time in 2020. This is subject to change, however, so make sure you check out the Roth IRA contribution limits. And the fourth step on how to start investing now is to go back and max out your 401k. If you have money left over, contribute back to the 401k as much as possible, preferably the max, which is currently set at $19,000. Again, take advantage of compound interest and let your money work for you. And the fifth step in learning how to start investing now is to open up your health savings account if offered. A health savings account, or HSA, lets you set aside pre-tax money to pay for qualified medical expenditures, like deductibles or payments, etc. But the really exciting part, and the part that most people don't know, is that you can actually invest this money that you put into the account, even to the tune of hundreds of thousands of extra retirement dollars that you wouldn't have had if you didn't do this step. So what is the HSA anyways? It doesn't really sound like an investment vehicle, it sounds like insurance. So again, how would this make sense to invest? The HSA is basically like another checking account where the money usually just sits in there until the person pulls it out for qualified medical reasons. However, the smart people are actually investing this money. You can invest this tax-free and not pay taxes when you pull it out as well. So let me show you an example to further illustrate how powerful this tool is. Let's say you want to invest $3,000 pre-tax dollars, taxed at 25%, and you just leave it in a normal savings account. And let's say this savings account is amazing and gives you back 1%. And then let's say, just for ease of math, that this savings account is offering a 1% back. So this means that you'll actually only be investing $2,250 per year after taxes. After 20 years, you would have now earned $49,000, not including it being taxed, not including inflation, which you're basically just losing money by keeping your money in a checking account, but hey, that's for another video. Now let's say that you invested that $3,000 into an HSA. After 20 years, you would have earned an astonishing $137,000. And remember, it was tax-free growth. And the beauty is that it grew tax-free and is also tax-free when you pull it out. And what's even more amazing is that at age 65, you can spend on whatever you want. That alone is a difference of almost $90,000. Wow. I mean, I hope I'm not the only one that's excited here. Don't worry, if you're a little confused, again, I will make a future video all about the HSA and how you can take full advantage of it. And the sixth step in learning how to start investing now is to invest in a regular non-retirement taxable investment account. I will also cover this in more detail in a future video, but there are many different options for this step. That includes target date funds, index funds, mutual funds, and even individual stocks or bonds. Remember, the key to this whole process is to utilize compound interest and make the money work for you. You could also use this step to pay down your mortgage or even invest in yourself, like going back to school or even starting a business. So there it is, how to start investing now, the 6 critical steps. Look, I hope this video helped you out, and if it did, can you smash that like button? Now it's time for the question of the day. Which of these 6 critical steps are you currently on if you've already started investing? Please let me know in the comments, as I would love to connect with you. And remember, God sees you and He loves you. See you on the next video.